saved and immortalized on the interwebs.
That's why I made sure it wasn't on there.
Rotten, you can go ahead and put that in the Discord. So
Quite
James
literally,
can
all of
see
us
it.
would be. Or it's like they're all sitting there like this to me. The lion, the witch, and the audacity of this bitch.
Yeah, I think this one's going to get used
That's
a lot
awesome.
tonight. This one's going to get used a lot. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is a minute, and let's begin. I'll start the stream with the intro done by our friend Gunski. Yeah, I did.
Give
Yeah, I
me.
did.
For some reason, I'm having trouble finding the.
What?
Oh, there we go. Subscribed, and I have a hard time finding the stream still.
Oh, I'm gonna play it now. Playing.
Welcome to the Midnight Show with the Midnight Crew. Rotncorpse, Angela Arrega, James Colley, Terry Diamantis, and our host, T. Alexander. With special guest, Willis Ford. With that, ladies and gentlemen, let us begin.
That
Good
text
evening,
time
everybody.
Went by a little fast.
What'd you say?
It went by a little fast on that text there. I'm like having to pause the stream and back up to look at what it actually said for me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Next time I'll start slowing it down so people can read it actually. It said it's like having Jack Gunski, Hey Camel, Jack Cochran, and Gunski all at once.
Johnny Hellcat.
Hellcat.
At once.
Yeah, on stream all at once. Remember, you're all these people.
Yeah, they're different corners of my brain.
Well, when he's wearing the white glasses, he is Darwin Catbringer,
Darwin Catbringer.
which is the alter ego of Johnny Hellcat.
Okay,
I just
I
decided
didn't know
that. Yeah,
all right.
because Clark Kent is Superman.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
Darwin Catbringer has to be the alias until y'all come up with a better one.
That's the secret identity.
I am never going to remember that.
Neither am I. Good afternoon, everybody, or evening. Welcome to the Midnight Show. As you can hear, there's going to be plenty of lively debate tonight, lively discussion. With us, as always, is my friend Rotncorpse. Hey, Rod, how you doing?
Oh, just started getting into the bottle.
Oh, Lord, you're going to need it tonight.
Probably.
Next up is Angela Arrega. Hey, Angela, how are you?
I'm well, Will. I loved that meme. And how did all of those people find corners in a round room?
Because he's fucking crazy.
Well,
They're Jewish.
For starters, belief in Christ, if anything is possible, so you might want to jot that down.
Anything is possible.
I'm sorry,
next
I
up,
couldn't resist. I love
next up is the resident asshole and king shit talker, James Colley. How you doing, James?
Thank you. I don't know if I'm still king shit talker, but resident asshole I accept with open arms.
There you go. You're always welcome to have the
that.
title king shit
Arms wide
talker.
open.
And is it sunlight?
Welcome to this place.
I'll show you everything.
Welcome to the internet.
Look good.
The internet is full porn. Got your dicks and double click for porn. All right. Tybot. Hey, how you doing, Tybot?
I am annoyed at daylight savings.
Aw, it could be worse.
Oh,
I'm
is that-
annoyed
No,
at
it-
every
it-
variation
it
in
is worth
time.
it is worth because in 5 weeks you assholes do it and then throw my
Oh.
time out all over again.
Yeah, you'll be what, 16 hours ahead of us?
I don't know. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon right now.
Yeah, it's time. I don't fucking know. All right.
I don't
And-
do algebra.
I don't do math well. And last up is our guest for this evening, Willett Camel Gunski. Hey, Willett Camel Gunski.
That's Willett Camel Gunski Hellcat. Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Cat Gunski. Don't hurt me, Cat Gunski. How you been, my friend?
Short of alcohol for this stream, but otherwise good.
Yes.
You're going to need a lot of it. I'm going to start off with the shit that pissed me off today, and then we'll get into the article that pissed me off this week, and then we'll do some asshole stories.
Oh, I've got some shit that's pissed me off. Can I join in?
Oh, sure, most definitely.
So basically, we'll look at this for you.
I'll let you go first. Make sure it's not covered.
Let's start with the one that pissed me off. They fucking cucked out. Oh, they cucked. They cucked fucking hard. And by them, I mean Republicans, and by cucking, I mean a fucking extension.
Oh, that was bound to fucking happen.
Of course it was going to happen because they didn't want to be blamed for it. And it's like some of these things you need to actually do it and claim credit.
I mean, as Cochran has said, the Republicans so good at snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Yes, all they had to do was stand firm and let shit break down.
See, I figure they stand on the sidelines at Lions games, and they have like behind the dugout seats at Tigers games,
and they just take notes.
Tigers actually do well. Okay,
if you do the understudy for the Masters of Snatching Defeat from the Jaws of Victory, you got a chance to pull it off yourself.
I mean, it's
don't forget the Texas Rangers.
It's definitely the Lions. The Tigers have at least gone to have won a title before.
Yeah, in '84.
Hey, that's still a title.
And they've been to the title way more times than the fucking Lions have.
And and I don't know, double handful of years ago, they set a record in that the team that there was a lineup. What is it? The team that had the longest break before basically won every World Series and everything. And they broke that. That's like, oh, we got all the advantage. We got the statistic. And oh, yeah, we still going to lose.
I mean, my personal favorite thing to do to one of the guys that I used to go to school with, or that I graduated with, who has since deceased, may he rest in peace, rip in peace, bro, was to fuck him by telling, hey, man, did you hear the Lions when you go to the Super Bowl or this year? And he's like, yeah, man, I really think they're going to make him. Like, yeah, all they got to do is buy tickets.
We are talking about Detroit sports teams, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I just had to check and make sure. I remember when the Lions went to the World, or that Tigers went to the World Series. They were playing against the Padres. I had the Padres T-shirt where they actually had the lion as a bat, and then we lost.
Every decade or two, the
stars align.
Yeah, every decade or two, the stars align, and the Lions get an amazing running back. And that's about the only claim to fame they've got, really.
Yeah.
And then they lose them.
It was amazing. Like, I'm not even really a football fan. I was more of a play it, not watch it. But fucking, dude, Sanders is badass.
Yeah, Sanders, Sims, they were, Sims set the bar, and Sanders cleared it like he was stepping over a tripwire.
All right. Let's get back to
the only
the
other
shit that pissed me off.
actual sports team from Detroit that's worth the fuck is the Wings.
Yay, sports.
Wings
They
are
have-
definitely worth it.
They haven't been as good since the great one left.
Yeah, well,
Oh.
I mean, hard to make up for that.
All right, y'all talking
I
sports.
do
Let's
miss
get-
Gretzky.
And the Pistons haven't been good since.
I'm
the
sorry,
back-to-back.
Tier. I'm being bad. We're moving on.
3 months said it. But back to that shit. Fucking hell! Like you said, victory was within their grasp. All they had to do was stay the course, and they fucking fumbled the ball right at the fucking line of fucking scrimmage.
That's not fumbling the ball. That's first and goal, inches away, and saying, "Yeah, we're gonna punt it the
And miss.
opposite direction."
And miss.
That or it's like, what was it, the Dolphins or whatever who went up against them or whatever, that was like the whole thing that they're 4th and 10, don't punt it on their own goddamn 20 and decide to run it.
The fuck?
It's like, dude, you got a
Fourth
fucking
and
high
10,
school team.
That's like we're 4th and 40
Yeah, but also you have to remember
on
your
our
own-
5-yard line.
Yeah.
Let's run.
Again, that shit, and fucking, let me move on, because if I talk about that shit anymore, I'm gonna stab a Republican in the foot.
And
Uh,
Minecraft.
Have you heard of fucking the streamer, the Instagram influencer, whatever the fuck, Meatball and
that
her
dumb bitch?
bullshit? Huh?
that dumb bitch.
Yeah,
Everybody must be.
God.
Mad she got arrested for looting while streaming the fact that she was looting. And right,
What? Don't believe your lying eyes, Rodney. She was a victim of a corrupt and racist system pitted against a poor chocolate woman. You're a racist.
Well, you gotta remember, she was charged with 8 different counts of things. She tried to eat 5 of them. This
But
woman in all fairness, this woman has been labeled as a diabetic. They put her on a special seafood diet. She misinterpreted what the diet was and just tried to eat everything.
bro, I can give her the simplest diet she ever has to do. All she's gonna have to do is turn her head from left to right and from right to left. And she does that anytime somebody offers her food.
just turn right to left. Yo, Frosted.
Where
And
you
see,
could go with
I think my meaning
Richard Jennings.
is in what you're talking about basically for you.
I'm single, taken straight up, not having a good time, bro. Yeah.
Or you could go with Richard Jennings' 2-tape program. First, you tape up your refrigerator. Next, you tape your mouth shut.
Ooh.
Give yourself a weighted spoon.
That way you lift and pull. Yo, Hellcat. Wait a minute, Hellcat. If you're there.
Alt account.
Oh, okay. Making sure. Okay. Making sure.
Will's just trying to make sure we actually have viewers.
Here,
Okay.
I am 2/3 of the people on the internet. You haven't figured this out yet?
No. Well, then that would make Tari only 1/3. That doesn't make any sense.
So which one of you is Mr. Beast?
Eric,
That's
because I'm
me.
not that rich.
I think it's Tari.
Both of them.
No.
Both of them. It's like I'm not that third. Okay, we're the poor thirds. We're the poor thirds.
No, James. You said Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast, not the Beast. Okay.
Oh, okay. Huh.
All right. Just making
By the
sure.
way,
Yes, sir.
as far as Meatball goes,
Mm-hmm.
This chick definitely pissed me off because now she's set up a GoFundMe to treat herself
Instead
after being
instead of
put
having
in jail.
to cash app her and whatnot.
Look, all right, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's all a fucking grift.
Yeah.
All of it. Every last one of it. It's a fucking grift. Bitch should be in jail right now with her own kind.
Well, this is like a politician or it's like some black rights activist or whatnot that was basically saying it's okay to steal from the stores. They have insurance. And it's like, you do realize you're just fucking over everyone else, right? Like the stores are going to leave because they're going to have to pay for the insurance. So they're just going to move to a safer area. And you're going to get pissed at being like, why is there a food desert or whatnot? Why can't we have these things? Because you're not allowed.
Portland and San Francisco are two great examples.
The insurance, they might pay out a claim. They might not, because depending on, rioting and looting might be excluded. Terroristic acts might be excluded. There's all kinds of things that might be excluded. If it's covered, guess what? Their premiums are going up.
Oh, yeah.
Their premiums go up. They got two choices: pull out or charge more.
Yeah.
Yep.
And sooner or later, the carrier will, if they get enough of those, their carrier will stop covering them and be like, we ain't taking this risk.
Yeah, that's why there's certain insurance companies won't insure in certain states.
Okay, hold on really quick. Here, Will is 2/3 of the internet. Ty is 9/10 of the streams. And Pierre is 3/5 of a person. Fuck you.
Frosted.
I'm 3/5 of the electorate.
No. He's only 3/5 of a vote.
No. When it comes to the stream, I'm 3/5 of the electorate.
I am surprised how long that sat there before Tier commented on it.
I didn't see it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see it. Right.
He was blocking. He was
yes,
mentally
you are
blocking
wrong,
it out.
Frosted.
He didn't want to.
You are very wrong.
I was mentally blocking it out because it said 3/5, and I'm like, I instantly knew from Frosted that shit's fucked up.
See, you let that go too far. You should have just started blocking it out mentally as soon as you saw Frosted.
I try, but Frosted's like a goddamn disease. He kind of worms his way in, and he just sticks there.
Frosted is like herpes.
Frosted is the herpes of the internet.
Yeah.
It's there. It's never going away.
Okay, Kefki, I can say this. There are some folks who can justify somewhat of thieving. If you're stealing like a single loaf of bread, like food to legitimately get by, I can understand. That's one of those ones. If I saw someone, did I really see someone if they're struggling and they are legitimately trying to make ends meet? But if there's someone who's just stealing because they don't want to spend the money because fuck it, we ballin' type shit, they're thieves.
Right.
There's a big difference between going on to survive versus just stealing because you can.
Right. There's a big difference between honestly like looting a store, stealing iPhones and shit, versus stealing a cable bar. Huh?
Yeah. No. Rotten hit on that, and that's.
Yeah.
I get it.
Stealing food is still stealing. You're a thief, but at least if you're stealing bread and milk, I can understand that maybe it's because of a situation where you are actually needing to have that at home.
I bring that up because there's still that old video that goes around where that woman, she brings out an entire cart full of like ribs, steaks, ground beef, and she's not stealing that to feed her family. She's stealing that to sell it and maybe feed herself a little bit.
She's gonna feed herself.
Well, she was the size of a whale.
She's looking to make money at the expense of the store, and you get the Lord, let me not be rich that I become proud and complacent, and not be poor that I become a beggar and steal.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I learned this. My pride is I'm so proud. I can't reduce myself to steal. I would rather go. I I'm the type that I would cut off my nose to spite my face, and I realized that a lot of shit I did. Like stealing. I'm not gonna say I've never stolen before. As an adult, now that I have my own money, I try not to do that. You know, I barely take pens. So I guess it's just me. I can't do shit like that.
I
Now,
took pens from the office, but it was when I was going from the office to work at home, and I used them for work.
well, that's a little different.
James.
Where in the
I'm
world is Waldo?
I'm here.
I was about to say, you falling asleep on us, bro?
You might
No,
want
not
to,
at all.
You might want to check
Yes.
your oxygen.
Necessity versus luxury. I agree, Kefki. Kefki. You know,
That's
James,
like,
you said you.
that's like the conversation I've had with some people about poaching. I can understand if because a guy owns a firearm, has the ammo, he poaches an animal to feed his family. I know some people be like, "Oh, you could sell the firearm. You could also get several weeks worth of it's like a food off doing that while you're still trying to make ends meet, instead of just selling the gun and then all of a sudden you have now nothing."
Yeah, you
give
get
a
money
man a
for
fish.
few meals, and then it's gone. My
Give a man. Wait a minute. Wait. Give a man a fish. You'll feed him for a day. You teach him how to fish. You'll feed him forever.
Teach him how to fish and he'll sit in a boat all day drinking beer.
my dad was a Youper.
A what?
Family. Poaching runs in
Kind
the
of
blood
sounds
there.
like he kind of sounds like he's from Minnesota because he says "yada the UP." He says "yada the up." Yeah, I probably fucked that up.
But you were saying, well,
Well,
No, poaching runs in the blood there. You run into the you take animals out of season to feed the family.
that was okay. My favorite book is actually To Kill a Mockingbird. It's really an amazing study on human life in the United States South during a time when things were changing.
yes, I hope they do.
And there's this one analysis that they do of this family that is so poor that everybody knows that they hunt off season and they don't do anything about it because it's basically this jackass with like 20 kids, and the only reason that the family eats is because he hunts off season.
Yeah.
Johnny says that's a time to kill, and yeah,
That's
the thing.
To Kill a Mockingbird.
No, you talking about me and doing? Yes, they deserve to die and hope they burn in hell.
True.
I am shocked. Well, not that shocked.
James, you said you had a little ranty there.
I'm actually pretty sure James ducked out because his oxygen is bad.
Oh, God damn it, James. I hope you feel better, my friend.
Say about someone in that whole thing of like how angry we are and what we might do to someone is.
Everything I'm about to say is satire, irony, pre and post irony in Minecraft.
Had to get
All right, I have to read Frost's article because I said I would, so we're going to start with that one, and then we're going to
give you grief until you do.
I know, and because of that, remember after the first article always comes the first game, which is the best game to catch a contest. So Tybot. It is the last one, the archives. If you want to,
Yeah, no,
look
I've already opened them all.
I do like Sad Libs Double Prompt Edition.
I'll just preemptively say, Frosted, I hate you.
And I already know that whenever it's like I think it's the 20th so far I'm scheduled to be on the corner. I'm gonna have to have DuckDuckGo open when he's like, "Okay, Rotten, give me this." I'm like, all right, I gotta look this up if I can't remember exactly what the fuck this shit is.
Can you give me? Yay!
No, he saves the worst prompts for Jack Gunski. So I mean, you got hope.
Can y'all see it?
I'm kind of a mostly functioning idiot, and the King's English isn't always my strongest.
It's well, yeah, it is the King's English now. There is a king. Damn. All right. Well, shit. Fuck.
I'm sorry. What?
I take it you can see it. Angela, why don't you read this one for us?
Because I don't think I can see it.
You can't?
I see one article in the thing.
It's 3 articles actually. It's
There's
if you
only
click
one
on
in the private chat.
it's only
Where?
one?
In the private chat, there's only one article.
No. There's 3.
It's just that I haven't spaced them out. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
That you suck.
seeing 3. It's the archive one?
Yeah, it's archived. I'll repost it if that.
I got it, I think. Yes, I found
looks
it.
like one
Why
giant
am I?
link.
If this makes me vomit, I hate you, Frosted.
Don't don't put that many conditions on. Just like it's a frosted medium article, just hate him.
Just go right ahead and hate him. It's okay, Angela.
He's used to it.
Stop expecting men to be your intellectual peers. Embrace the era of woman talk and quiet the intellectual garble when men enter the room. I am going to smack a bitch.
Damn. Wait a minute. Sorry,
That was
really
frosted.
quick. Moon Best Stat. Fucking amazing name. It's fucking fake. And let's continue. Go ahead, Angela.
Quiet down, manosphere. Women are talking. Stop depending on men for intellectual stimulation. 50 plus years back, it was common for men to refer to certain topics as man talk.
Pause. The whole intellectual thing. Okay, that's kind of like the emotional vulnerability thing. I'm so tired of all of that shit because every time that shit comes up, too many women use it against men.
Yes.
Derogatory against them. And they wonder why men just, like so many men, to so many women, even ones that they necessarily shouldn't, want to shut everything out because that shit has been used against them 10-1 on more than one occasion. So it's easier to build walls around yourself and not fucking deal with it.
Yeah.
These topics usually fell under intellectual matters like business, finance, stocks, sports, math, machinery, other women, etc. If the women folk entered the parlor during a time such as this, the men would quiet down on the man talk for all the childlike creatures.
That's not why it's because we were probably talking about something and we're being observant and seeing who the fuck walks in.
The author of this article is one of those childlike creatures, not because she's a woman, but because she is an idiot.
Wait a minute, Kefki. Them women need to go make me a sandwich.
Agreed. They should make Kefki a sandwich.
Exactly. What kind of sandwich you want, Kefki?
And they need to go make Angela a sandwich.
Exactly. Angela, you want a sandwich too?
I want. Listen here, ladies. Times have changed, and it's time you recognize the truth. We have entered an era where woman talk has never been more needed, more apparent than it is now. Yes, the time when women quiet the intellectual garble down to accommodate the basic menfolk when they enter the room is way overdue. With male mental health crisis and education disparities being at critical levels, it's time women recognize the shift in the paradigm and make the adjustments. Sis, cut down your frustration and speak to your intellectual kin just as men used to.
Wait.
Women do not know how to fill gaps as well as men do.
Say, girl, my least intellectual mature personality is smarter than you.
Well, thank you for giving Gunski a compliment.
It's all right. So again, I'm pretty sure when a guy enters a beauty salon, the women quiet down. It's nothing.
When a guy enters a beauty salon, he's gay and considered one of the women.
Oh,
okay.
Either that or he's a husband, and the women ignore him and just go about their business.
I was going to a salon to get my hair cut.
Which
and I'm not gay.
Which, James, I was not.
James, you have gay hair,
and you know that.
James has got monkey hair.
James has gay hair.
No, I have straight hair.
You got gay hair. It's okay. Your hair is gay. I'm sorry. I had to tell you.
My hair is gender questioning. Okay.
Ryan, you have to send me that one. I need the Crow's judgment. Breaking news. James is gay.
I'll say the only other
James is not gay.
The only other time I know of guys who typically go to a hair salon is if they're a bunch of long-haired dudes. So, like, metalheads tend to go to a salon over a barber because most barbers don't deal with long hair.
I understand that. I can see that. That is a fair point.
And my barber would probably deal with long hair, but he's actually a
Kefki, make
stylist.
mine roast beef with provolone. I don't really do bologna.
But I haven't seen him in 4 years, 5 years, something like that. So,
have y'all heard of the conversation in salons? Cluck, 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 like chickens. They gonna kill me.
That's exactly what I was talking about.
I mean, I want those one earpod things that are supposed to actively translate languages and whatnot, because I want to go to some of the freaking like nail salons and whatnot. You know, the fucking ladies doing the nails to some women is talking.
They be casting some serious shade. No, I
like
can't.
a
I
fucking
can't
wizard.
do that because I can't breathe in a nail salon. So,
and you just have to remember, Frosted, James isn't gay, but he definitely does have confirmed few homo suspicion points.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about that. I enter the salon to get my hair did.
Yeah, I'll go to a salon to get my hair did because honestly, there's no better feeling in the world than having a short barber, beautician. No, the haircut too, because me being over 6 foot, they have to lower the seat down, and while
he
they're
gets
cutting
full
back
on
my hair.
boobs.
Oh yeah. Oh. Okay, I take it back. If she's cute and get boobs, then that's fine. Then. All right, and let's continue. We don't want to waste your time.
I'm gonna go back a little because the next line's just weird. Sis, cut down your frustration and speak to your intellectual kin just as men used to. Cat's eyes. Quiet down, manosphere. Women are talking. Sit your ashy asses down, incels. Women have taken over the wheel. Women are discussing
can you
business.
get to it?
What?
Women have taken over the wheel. Can you if it breaks down, can you replace it?
God, we're going to crash to Earth.
Okay, now it's my turn to interrupt. I have a bad tendency to unintentionally emasculate men. There was this one time my stepdad and I were going to pick up my mom at work, and the tire went flat, and he is sitting here trying to change the tire, but he couldn't figure out how to get the jack open.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to turn around and show him how to do it.
That's not a mess. Like it again. If I don't know something, I don't know something. There's no way.
Okay, I'll actually agree with
that I am
Tier with that one is that wouldn't be emasculating because at least he was still making the effort. Now, if he just stood there with his hand in his hip like, I guess we got to call people away.
The tire. He was just emasculating someone is not something you actually do. It's the way that they take it.
If he took that as emasculating, he's retarded.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, he's dead now. And it was like literally the only time he ever had a moment like that. But
the quote therapist Victor Blaine, don't sweat the small stuff.
But the point is, like, between that and changing the headlight on our van when I was married to my ex, I have turned around and upset men a little bit.
I've never understood the people that get stupid about it. It's like, okay, if you're making the attempt, I don't necessarily have an issue with it. Why you get emasculated if someone else shows you what you're doing wrong, considering the fact, like, I've went straight to our maintenance guys at where I work and went, okay, this thing's not currently working. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure I fucking missed something and I just can't figure it out. And they walk over there. They're like, oh, yeah, it's because this door isn't closed 100% of the way.
Yeah.
Like, motherfucker.
James Darwin.
I'm here. Still.
Okay. All right. So what I was saying was women are busy discussing business, six-figure hustles, brand building, real estate, physics, social currency, sexual domination, activism, intellectual equity, and much more.
Cut down the socialism and the social currency and the six-figure hustles and maybe.
And let me guess, all of these women are also all single.
And possibly black.
If you look at the picture, when the intelligentsia among women recognize their true placement in the social hierarchy, they can stop looking to men to be their everything. He can't be your everything, sis. You're smarter than him. No. You're deeper than he is, and you have a hard spiritual connection in this age of the divine feminine. He, as your man, is there to lend support in many ways, but being your intellectual peer may not be one of them. Your intellectual peers will most likely be found among in a strong sisterhood coven or digital coven, social network or professional network that is focused on highlighting the brilliance of other intellectual women. This is where you can find solid intellectual kinship. It is during.
She got done writing it's like, the first couple paragraphs. She had to go smoke a cigarette and ask the computer if it was good for it too.
It is during the moments of women talk that your best shit will be shat anyway. I don't like this woman.
I don't like her either.
Next time you are sitting around with your intellectual homegirls getting your chat on, Abruptly change the subject when Bay and his fellas pop in. Switch the conversation from woman talk to macho light. Hey, Bay, I see Rick Ross just posted the Wraith on IG. I know you see it. Big smile. That's nice, huh? Did y'all see the Braves get it in last night? What's up with Tom Brady? Coors dropped a new beer.
Oh,
hold
God.
on, wait. She sounds like she's trying to have some balls. She's trying to be a dude.
Not only do I know this woman is single, she's one of the few women that I actually would say flat out, I actively pray she stays that way for the rest of her life, because she is not deserving of any man or woman.
That's just for the good of humanity right there.
Yeah. She shouldn't reproduce. Like, yeah.
I don't even know if I trust her to take care of a fucking plushie that doesn't require anything.
Can I please just get through this really painful list?
We'll try.
We need a break from it.
The Godfather is on. Goodfellas comes on at 8. Paid in Full comes on Saturday. Casino just went off. Scarface is coming on back to back at 3. That's it. If he asks what y'all were talking about before he walked in, tell him just some women talk and leave it at that. Why say more when you can say less?
Clearly, this bitch.
My writing? Hell no.
You ain't gotta read that part.
Don't give her the shill. Don't give her
I'm
the
not
shill.
going to. I just had to go with the enjoy my writing so that I could give my opinion.
This bitch needs a refreshing course in the Ike Turner School of Wifing.
I have
no.
Damn straight she do.
No, this woman just needs to be celibate for the rest of her life, because otherwise it may breed.
This is how I can use a sound to describe how well she did in that whole thing.
Yeah.
The problem she has is thinking all these men are intellectually inferior to her, and it's like, face it, girl. When you get together with your girlfriends, it's not talking intellectual stuff. It's gossiping about whatever reality show you're into that season.
Well, to use the old saying, I'm pretty sure when her and her friends get together, they have the average IQ of a lukewarm bowl of soup.
Ouch.
I don't know about all that. I know that what I just read.
That's probably giving them too much credit.
When her and her friends get together, it truly does follow the rules of how to determine the intelligence of a committee, which is you take the IQ of the smartest individual and you divide by the number of members.
Members, okay, makes sense.
Only in their case, it's you take it and you divide it by twice as many members as they have.
It's not all right. So we're again. I harp on this, and I keep saying this in this fucking show. We are a symbiotic species. We need women just as women need us. And the pretend like, oh well, one's smarter than the other. No, you have intelligent women, and you have intelligent men, and you have stupid men, and you have stupid women. You know,
and you have men and women that are equally intelligent in different categories.
Exactly. Like there's Angela. You can wire a fucking electrical system and put up internet in a goddamn convention center, right?
Not really. That's my technician.
But you know how to
sell it to. I can sell it to anybody out there.
I can't do that shit. I wouldn't know, but the first fucking thing to do, that shit's all Greek to me.
So if you can sell it to people out there, you're doing better than me. I couldn't sell ice water in a desert.
I can also actually connect their internet to their switch or hub, depending on what
internet and you can speak. Do that. And that's not. It's not a dig. It's not saying you're stupid or anything, but you can do something.
I got the whole thing. The reason why she's doing this whole thing. Boom.
Why?
Wait, and since that fucking
wait a minute,
he has it. Go up to there. Bring that back over to this a little bit. Pack of llamas is called a Furia. Pack of camels is why your dad left.
Oh.
Wow, I didn't know pack of hate camels was why my dad left. Fucking hell.
Oh no, this isn't for you, Tyr. This is for her.
Oh, okay.
So, well, if she waits long enough, he might come back.
Okay. Let me.
Tyler says 99% of the writers' woman talk is about weaves. 99% of the writers' woman talk is about weaves that she stole from the store in a looting spree.
No, 99% of this writer's talk is about the size of the penises of the last 10 men that she was with. So that she sounds better.
They weren't men.
Than the... Oh, no. This woman sleeps around.
Yeah, with name like Moon Bestet.
Say only if she's good looking.
Well, hold on. It's because she a queen and she know her worth. Well, to go with the old saying and that whole thing is you have to remember they're all someone has to do is lower their standards a bit and they can get a man. It's mean, but it's true.
Man, a fuck any hole that's open. Yeah. There's another article that two more and I want to read the smaller ones first because this one really pissed me the fuck off. And I heard this one on fucking P-Dog's channel, P-Dog Night. If you're not sub to him, you might want to go check him out.
Which fucking article is this? Because I only missed one of his things this week.
This one, it's small, it's short. Can you see it?
Yes.
Is this the first one or the second one?
The second one.
Because of work, I had training and stuff. I've been missing all of his shows this week.
Oh, God.
This one pissed me off. A small group of astronomers called for the rename the Magellanic Clouds, accusing Magellan of racism.
This deserves this one.
Hold on, let me put it up.
Rev up that chemotherapy because this is fucking cancer.
What are you reading, Cheer?
Oh, this shit is so goddamn stupid. I remember him. Because I watched this one on P-Dog as well, and oh god.
Let me continue. Brace yourselves. This shit gets stupid.
It already is.
That's true. They're coming for you next. A new group of 50 astronomers are now demanding that the Magellanic Clouds in the southern hemisphere be renamed because they don't like that Magellan was both a man of his time and a white European explorer. Magellan's name is not fitting. Astronomer Maya Del Rey and colleagues argue. The leader of the first expedition to successfully circle the globe, Magellan enslaved and killed indigenous people encountered on the voyage on which he set from Spain in 1519. Because of the naming of things in the night sky, which belongs to everyone, we think it is important to have names that reflect all of humanity. De los Reyes of the Amherst College of Massachusetts. God damn it, I hate that word. Massachusetts, thank you, Mom. She calls for the name change in an opinion piece published September 12th in Physics. Magellan's voyage helped pave the way for Spanish colonialism in South America, Guam, and the Philippines, says Del Reyes, who is a Filipino American. Many people see Magellan as a villain in the Philippines.
And no
fuck you.
Yeah, they also beheaded him. So what the fuck?
You know,
that's one way of dealing with villains.
Again, it's like when people want to change Columbus Day to Indigenous People Day.
Like,
no,
people didn't treat the other indigenous tribes like shit.
Yes. You know, again, this shit. All right, you said it is insulting to have it named that. Fuck you. It is what we called it, and we named it after him because he discovered that shit. It's like America is named after what the fuck is his name?
Well, I mean, we can continue on that with no matter that Magellan was the great explorer who sacrificed his life to prove without a doubt the Earth was a sphere. No matter that he was the first person to document the existence of the Magellanic Clouds, which they are named for him, he was a white European, and thus his place in history should be canceled forever. Sorry.
Oh, Lordy!
Forever.
White and European! Oh, God, where are my pearls? Where are my pearls?
Wow.
God damn it, I can't find my pearls.
It should also not matter that the claims against Magellan are partially true, though magnified greatly into slander by the use of Marxist terms. His prime mission was one of explorations, and the natives he kidnapped were not taken for the purpose of slavery, but to provide further documentation for what he had discovered. No human being is perfect, and we accept these demands to measure the path by these perfect standards. We will have to cancel all history forever.
Cancel it. History is canceled.
You want me to finish the last paragraph since I'm already
there?
Before we even cancel that much of history, we got to cancel all of African history because who sold the slaves?
Well, I have declared it. History is canceled. We no longer need to learn it. It's all canceled. All of it. All the good shit, all the bad shit.
My life wasted.
I do like the wording of this last paragraph.
All right, go ahead, Rodney. You started it. Go ahead, finish it.
Which, by the way, is the real point. These radicals aren't really interested in honoring the right people. And actually, no, this would be a better one. So that's in honoring the right people and taking honor away from the wrong people. What they want to do is discredit all past Western history and replace it with a Marxist fantasy that makes believe that the achievements of European and Western civilization never happened. That last paragraph did not deserve the talking like this type thing.
Exactly. I was going to say, this last paragraph is actually spot on.
Again, this shit here. Look, if you give me 20 minutes and pick a nation, I can find all the really bad shit it did. Mm-hmm. Slavery is not unique to America. Fucking slavery is not unique to fucking Africa. Slavery is not even fucking unique to Europe. I keep bringing this up because it's fucking true. There is a book called The Romance of Three Kingdoms. It was written in 600 around 600 AD about events in 190 AD. It mentions slaves. It mentions somebody being a slave in that. Fucking China, ancient China, never fucking met Europe at this point. Didn't even know Europe existed. The world ended at those mountains. How does if slavery is so unique to America and white people, where slaves they come get up with slaves?
Because America is more blatant about a lot of its history, and since we're a younger country and that whole thing, and it was a bit bigger of what our history was, and the rest of us are predominantly white, obviously it's just our fault.
Yeah,
because nuance and understanding what happened in life and throughout history, don't mean anything.
Hey, sorry about
Small Gun article. He's on it.
What's up?
Did Australia ever enslave the emus? That's why they had the war.
Oh, sure. Let's go with that.
I think these days it's the emus that enslaved the Australians. So
the emus are the real Australians.
You keep bailing on your memes so fast, I can't watch them.
How is your avian overlords doing?
I am luckily kept safe from the emus. I don't encounter them. I stay inside. They leave me alone. I leave them alone.
It makes sense. But this shit is fucking retarded. Okay, again, just because Europe was better at war than most of the fucking world doesn't make Europe wrong. You know, if y'all didn't want to be conquered, y'all should have won.
No, look, having French people in it is what made Europe wrong.
I mean, don't get me wrong. We look at it back about a lot of our earlier history as well. Like, there was a lot of it that we could not, in war, beat the natives, so we fucked them over in other ways. So
yeah,
we went fucking evil on a lot of the fucking war with the Native American. It's like with the Native Indians or it's like the Native Americans for the continent. So I'm not gonna say we didn't do some bad shit.
But again, we didn't do anything that anyone else hasn't done.
At that time frame, we also didn't have what would be considered the Geneva Convention.
Well, back then, like nobody went toe to toe with them, and won. I mean, they're the reason why the Vikings discovered the continent long before
I think
Columbus led the continent.
Well, again, Sun Tzu
found out for a lot of things. Just like, all right, these fuckers we can actually go toe to toe with. This isn't fun anymore. We're gonna take our ball and leave.
Pretty much. But you gotta remember, they had knowledge of terrain. They had the knowledge of the terrain locked down, and they had unseen tactics at that point. Of course, like they were going to have, and they had numbers. Like you could only have so many people come on a fucking boat before, you know, a 6-month trip, and most of them died. Versus, we live here. You know, most of my family is already here. You know, with like 100 other people, so we can field a bigger army quicker. So I guess you kind of had to thin out the numbers.
Yeah, our entire culture is fighting each other to test our strength and see who's better at this. Oh,
that's what they're
bringing somebody to our shore to test our strength against. Yep, you're going down.
I mean, they did the same shit for the testing, or it's like testing of their strength. It's just they didn't use guns. They still used bows and arrows and stone weaponry.
Shit, fucking one of my favorite when Cortez fought the Aztecs, like they were fucking killing their own people. Yeah, we gotta sacrifice. We were losing, and we're gonna sacrifice more people to the gods. What? Yeah, the gods are clearly not helping us, and we need to make them help us. So sacrifice more hearts.
Because like since they have the whole thing of modern metallurgy, like seriously, you send a fucking shit like one of our smaller squads of people with a couple of the modern day things, and they have a high, especially like some of our like actual elites, and they would mop the fucking floor with a lot of natives.
Hell yeah! Again,
they go with some dogs, like 12 mags a piece and an AR piece, and they're gonna fucking people up.
Shit, do you know how Alexander's army was stopped by the Indians? The actual Indians. They encountered elephants. They've never seen those creatures before. They were fucking terrified of those things. To the Indians, we see these damn things. They're not monsters. They're pets. That's how they defeated Alexander. They fucking terrified them. Effective strategy. It turned a superior force into a fucking routed army. Fear. And that's all it was. Brand new tactics, shit you never seen, and shit you don't think you could overcome. And that's how most motherfuckers lost.
That goes to the Second World War, to where the whole thing was of the training manuals and whatnot, and them being like, oh, it's like the Americans know what they're doing, and basically like one of the generals for America was just like, Yeah, we don't really know what we're doing, but if we fake it good enough, they're not going to know what we're doing either.
It's a all right. So Art of War, old book written ages ago, hundreds of years ago, still studied. One of my favorite passages in that entire book is know yourself, know yourself, but don't know your enemy. Find victory and defeat in equal measure. Know yourself, know your enemy. Find you'll never fear danger, even if fought in 1,000 battles. Know not yourself, know not your enemy, and you will always encounter defeat. There you go. Oh, well, I know what I'm capable of, and I know what my enemy's capable of. Yeah, I can beat them. I know what skills they're using, but they don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I also know what I'm willing to do to win, and I'm pretty sure I know what they're willing to do to win. They won't go as far as I will.
And that's part of the reason why I believe now the left is kind of dominating. There's some boundaries the right won't cross that the left has no issue crossing.
The other issue with that, because for a lot of it as well, is the left also has the media in their pocket.
Demoralization.
That's the hardest part about a lot of it, is the fact that they can't, like, they can do the same thing the left will do, but they get completely fucked over because the media will just dogpile them and say how they're the worst person in the world. But, you know, obviously when the left does it, it's okay. That is one of the biggest things, is with them having the media in their pocket, they can basically get away with murder.
See that's where they need to, like, you know what? You've called me a monster so much, and okay, I'll be the monster you want me to be. I'll start playing by those rules. And remember, you designated me this monster. So whatever I do, fair fucking game. Oh, you're a racist. No, but I can show you how much of a racist I can be. What the fuck was that?
Correct.
You know, the left really need to start reading philosophers. Nietzsche said it best. Those that look into the abyss should be careful, because the abyss looks back at you.
The abyss might look back.
You know, the
abyss is full.
No, it's just that those that fight monsters must take care not to become them. But if you stop caring about becoming a monster, okay, I'm done playing by these rules. I'll do whatever it takes to win. If you want to start we're playing chess, and you want to play checkers, okay, I can start playing checkers. No, I'm going to play shoots and ladders. Again. But I think I'm rambling. Let's go to the final article. This one really made me angry. Stop saying things like crack, Joe. Man. Crack like crack. Your oat milk cookies are okay. I'm not going to suck dick for them.
Wow.
She was right. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Why scholar? Wait a minute. Hold on, bro.
What's bullet forges?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, wow. That is creepily cute. Oh my
There's no denying that was funky fresh.
That is, you even have Kermit. It's so adorable and sad.
And creepy. All right, this is the last one before you said you had a palate cleanser, Rodden, and we'll do the last one. And
okay, gotta bring this up. Go over it.
Wait a minute, not yet. Palate cleanser after this.
Bring it up because I forgot where the fuck it is.
Oh, okay. This is another one I heard on P-Dog stream that piss me the fuck off.
It made you piss you the fuck off?
It pissed me the fuck off. Sorry. Pull it down, son. Well, plant them in the spring. They'll be from. All right, there. Plant them in the spring. By summer, they're in full bloom.
Oh my.
All right, so it's the first one, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Oh, this dumb shit.
Another one that angered me to no fucking end.
Okay, I just saw the little bits. That's just basically the headline. I'm already mad at it. So,
ready for it?
No.
Suffer.
Oh.
I am.
I don't think there is such a thing as ready for this tier.
But Johnny can't spell GAY. With large majority of their students incompetent in English and math, Los Angeles schools are ramping up the efforts for more gay pride and gender indoctrination. It has been almost 90 days since Gay Pride Month. According to the Los Angeles Unified School District, that is too long a hiatus from the imperative of immersing young children in the arcana of gay and trans identity. So, through the week of October 9th, many elementary school classrooms in Los Angeles will celebrate National Coming Out Day, which falls on the 11th. October itself is LGBTQ plus. What the fuck?
No, October is spooky month, and for alcohol.
I have a small.
Take your goddamn dick out of it. Stop trying to fuck every month.
Oh shit!
Clip that. Clipping it. Clip that.
Oh,
Clip.
shit.
Clip that one. I'm gonna have to clip that one. Please explain. All right. So why? What the fuck do you need a history month for? You have June. You gate up June. Like you don't get 2 months of fucking. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ! Let me continue.
You don't get a quarter of the year. Fuck off.
Yeah, fuck
3
off.
whole 2. Wow.
The Los Angeles Unified School District bureaucracy has reminded what is called the district's fabulous educators.
Oh.
Other LGBT. Go ahead.
Like I hate this shit because they're ruining actual good history that's good history that the people who did it just happened to be gay. And instead they're focusing the fact on just that they were gay. It's kind of like for a lot of the history of Black History Month, they're fucking it over because they keep wanting to look at, well, cause it's better because this person was black. No, it was better because it was done. It did great things for humanity or society as a whole.
I was going to say, I don't think open heart surgery is any better because it was first done by a black man.
Yeah,
I'm thinking it was just better because it was fucking first done at all. Like it revolutionary.
Exactly.
Well, we've had open heart surgery before. It just wasn't successful.
Yeah, I was going to say.
The sun god.
Wow.
Bravo.
Oh wow.
All right, let me continue. Other LGBTQ plus programming will take place throughout October, picking up where Gay Pride Month left off. The goal for this so-called Week of Action, are ambitious: to turn 6-year-olds into budding gender and race critical theorists.
Oh,
6-year-olds.
No. Oh no.
LAUSD teacher forwarded me the district's toolkit for teachers laying out that agenda. Using the toolkit decorated with a Black Power fist superimposed on neon rainbow stripes and a nominally optional but elementary school teachers who forgo LGBTQ programming during the week of action will seriously risk stigmatization. The district didn't respond to queries regarding expected classroom participation rates. At the week of action start, teachers should engage kindergartners and first grade students in discussions about identity, aided by activities called an identity map.
No.
You know how Monkey is said for a lot of things that someone should have a rolled up newspaper and smack them on the head and tell them no?
Yes.
Yes. And yes.
I actually don't necessarily agree with that. I think some of these people need to get hit in the head with a chair at great velocity.
I don't think the chair is necessary, but definitely need the newspaper to the nose.
Some of them, for how they're pushing it and where they're pushing it to, they need the chair.
I think somebody needs the chair. Well,
buy a chair.
I gotta tell you, a rolled up newspaper is perfectly functional for the purpose on all counts. The difference between it is some get a fresh, dry newspaper. Some get a newspaper that was soaked in water and then stuck in the freezer overnight.
No, I don't want it to shatter. I want it to freaking. I want something good and solid that's not going to flex. So we'll just say we wrap. We'll wrap a Louisville Slugger with newspaper. They're still getting hit with the newspaper. It just has a more sturdier core.
Oh,
somebody's never been hit with a frozen newspaper.
I've been hit with. I'm from Michigan as well. I've been hit with enough frozen stuff.
I imagine that there are a lot of people who've never been hit by a frozen newspaper. Well,
so it just depends on how long it's been outside of the freezer.
That's true. All right, pupils chart their experiences in discrimination and privilege along 12 axes, including race, gender identity, sexuality, mental health, and body size. This mapping allows 7-year-olds to see themselves through the lens of intersectionality. Teachers then post these identity maps on the wall for a class discussion about students' multiple identities. All this shit, this entire 12 axis shit, race, gender, these are 7-year-olds. These are children.
Teacher, no way, like you belong on a cross.
Yes.
You turn around and present it to them like that, and they think they're Batman.
Yes.
Is it a bad time? My second oldest, when she was 10, thought she was a cat. 10.
When she was 10?
Yes.
Well, you gotta remember, you are kind of a cat, so
yeah,
I mean, she would be a kid. Come on now.
Say a little bit autistic, that one, and definitely more than a chip off the old block.
But again, shit like this degeneracy is fucking insane. These are children, ABC, not LGBTs.
They mentioned putting things on the wall. I think the author of the article qualifies.
Oh.
No, the author. I don't think the author qualifies. The author is shining a light on this shit.
If the author's shining a light, okay, the teachers then qualifies.
Yeah, the teacher most definitely qualifies.
You're sitting over here trying to remake a freaking Jackson 5 song, ABCs, not the LGBT. Please don't gay the children with me.
Oh my god.
Each elementary school day will include during the week of action can be devoted to a different LGBTQ plus celebrity whose identity will be announced in the morning assembly suggested into morning assembly. Like really, Monday will be Jazz Jane. That poor kid. Like God, his life is so fucked up. Jennings' fame rests in being one of the youngest children to date to claim a trans identity. Assigned male at birth, you're not assigned, you're observed. You are a fucking male. As
Jazz
publicity.
are even showing signs, or not just signs, but blatant things of that they don't agree with what happened to them, and their mom has still been forcing it. So
Munchausen by proxy.
as the old saying goes, a trans child is like a vegan cat. Someone's obviously making a decision for him.
Wait a minute. Material publicity material inevitably put it. Jazz allegedly asserted female identity at age 2 and was diagnosed with gender dysphoria at age 4. Subsequent surgery tried to cut Jazz's body into a simulacrum of a female one and resulted in undisclosed complications. On Jazz Jennings Day, the LAUSD recommends that kindergartners engage in fabulous activities of which outfit or which hairdo. One day is not enough to acknowledge the fabulousness that is Jazz. January in the LAUSD is devoted to holding Jazz and Friend reading events, supplemented by reading inclusive books in every grade. Let us continue.
They said they're coming for your children. Believe them.
Yeah.
They're coming in more ways than one.
No, coming for, not coming on, Tybot. God. Ew.
Shut up.
Sorry. Friday is called okay. You've been on the screen before.
Yeah.
Carl Nesbitt Day, celebrating the first openly gay active football player, NFL player. Kindergartens on Carl Nesbitt Day should be encouraged to take a pledge to be an ally. Oh, fucking God, kill me. Those who do will get a diploma from the LAUSD that certifies that insert pupil's name hereby pledges to teach others to be allies and be upstanders. Be an upstander. Wednesday is Elliot Page Day. That poor girl.
Every kid is going to go for this as a rule because they're promoting it.
Yeah.
And
this is good. That is bad. Kids naturally, I mean, you can get a little bit of rebellion here and there.
They want a pat on the head.
Yeah. They want the gold star.
Especially since you're not their parent. They want to be cool.
I'm back.
It is Elliot Page. Again. Huh? What'd you say? Will.
No. Missed it.
Oh.
You know, just out of curiosity, this LBG individual that's writing this article.
No. It's not. She's not an LGBT person. It's somebody sent her, like, guessing. Her contact sent her this stuff, and she's writing an article about it. She's clearly against.
Okay, so it's a lesbian that sent her the article. Well, for a lesbian, why is she inserting a lot of different things?
No. I think you're misreading it. Like,
you're missing the joke.
I think James is making a penis joke.
Yeah, for a lesbian, she's inserting a lot of different things.
Penis. All right.
Because every other thing that you said, it's followed by is being asserted by.
Okay. All right. Wendy is Elliot Page Day. Dedicated to a Canadian transgender actress. Thank you, Rodden. The first openly trans man, as the LA USPD puts it, to appear on the cover of Time magazine. Time is so far gone. Third graders will engage.
Person of the year. It's no big deal.
Third graders will engage in I am me activity, which includes guessing the gender identity of Willow Smith, a minor celebrity and daughter of Will Smith. Oh, fucking hell, Jesus Christ.
Third graders don't have a solid concept of who they are.
The National Coming Out Day Toolkit links in additional material from gay and trans advocacy groups, the Human Rights Campaign Foundation, and even more in states to childhood than the LAUSD. It offers a glossary of LGBTQ words for elementary school students, such as cisgender, gender binary, intersex.
Tell your parents.
Tell your parents.
Any word that has to do with LGBT involves sex and therefore should not be taught to children.
It's not
Yes.
age appropriate.
At that age.
It isn't. Non-binary. Sex isn't assigned at birth. Bisexuality. Gay. It's only all right. You're either straight or you're gay. That's all it is. All these other sexualities, all that other shit, it's not fucking real. You're either straight or gay. Just because you want to fuck, if you want to fuck a guy and you also want to fuck a girl, doesn't make you any different. Oh, you're bisexual. No, you're just a fucking horny bitch. You're a whore. You just like getting fucked.
You know, I can actually accept that one because I was like, the only time I ever have arguments about that is when they say if a girl wants to have sex with other women but also likes to have sex with men, she's bi. But if a guy likes to have sex with a woman and occasionally likes to have sex with guys, he's gay. And it's like, dude, it's not one or the other for one sex and one or the other, and not that way for the other. It's both. It's either both ways for both, or neither for either.
It's either good for. If it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander.
I disagree. A woman can be bisexual once a man starts sleeping with men and women, he's still a cocksucker.
Yeah.
He goes from being an asshole or a motherfucker to being a cocksucker from there on out.
I think
that's at least more acceptable.
Being gay is the same as being black, where it's just the one drop rule.
No, you gotta change it. It's the one suck rule for being gay.
No. One drop of cum enters your mouth or your body in any way. That's it. You're gay for life. That's it. No take backs.
Yet if you build one bridge, you're not a bridge builder.
But you fuck one dude.
I'm sorry, I can't. I still love that.
But if you fuck one dude, you're gay. Yeah, all right, I'll take it. That's not the official ruling. All right, pansexual and queer. The definitions are virtually indistinguishable from what a college student might find in his gender studies class. Transgender or trans is when your gender identity, how you feel, is different from what doctors, midwives assign you when you were born, boy or girl, or sex assigned at birth. Again, sex isn't assigned. The doctor looks at you. Do you have a penis? Guess what? You're a dude. If you have a vagina, guess what? You're female.
And birth defects.
Okay, I take it back on the rolled up newspaper. You're right. Every time somebody says assigned at birth, Louisville Slugger needs to come out.
No.
I'm even willing to go as as minimal as like those little mini bats you can pick up at the baseball.
Like a wiffle ball bat?
No.
No, like the
They're just like a half to third
foot and a
size,
half.
basically.
Yeah.
Type things. So they still look like a baseball bat, but they look like something that you would put in like a baby's hand that you would dress up in a baseball uniform and like have someone like with the green screen style gloves and whatnot hold them up so it can look like they're being a baseball player or whatnot. But you won't have those in newspapers. So the newspaper's still there. It just has a much more solid core. And the further along they go pushing this bullshit, we go from the Louisville, from the little bat to like the Louisville Slugger to a good aluminum professional softball bat with a good.
That's when you get out the bomb bat.
Core.
Yeah.
That's when you get out the bomb bat.
We can also throw in
36 inches, 36 ounces.
We can also throw out the good old tire thumpers.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love my tire thumper.
All right, let me continue because it's quite a bit. In 2022, 61% of third graders in the Los Angeles Unified School District did not meet California's watered-down, equity-driven standards for English. Children not reading by third grade will fall further and further behind in school, since they will be ill-prepared to absorb even more complex academic content across a range of fields.
Dribble.
And the solution to this is gaying things up?
No, that's what she's complaining about, is they're gaying things up instead of teaching our kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm agreeing with the author there, is criticizing the schools. The solution there is to gay things up.
If
the kids are failing in that area, stop throwing all this extra stuff to distract them from it. Teach what they're supposed to learn.
I do want to.
They are teaching what they're supposed to learn, and what they're supposed to learn is how to be a fag.
No. Hold on. It is kind of funny at the fact when Angela was reading earlier, we were more likely to say, "Hey, pause," instead of just interrupt her. The black man's reading again, and we're just like, fuck it, we're too far gone. We're going to interrupt him.
Well, shit, fuck, like I care.
Oh, that was also at the beginning of the stream, and then we've had too much shit to care anymore.
Well, that's more my latent sexism than general matter of
it's straight out
being the black cat. I'm gonna interrupt another guy. That's just gonna happen.
Angela, the men are talking.
Yeah, I'm listening. It's making me wonder if that lady earlier didn't have a point.
Sorry, Angela.
I'm sorry, I thought I was muted.
What?
I mean, we didn't hear you. Oh, you laughed?
Oh, I thought I was breathing hard.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I was saying hold up for a second because I know you were going to say something, and I was like, I want to get this out real quick. But I mean, going back to us, like I said, we can just change that Jackson 5 song. It's ABCs, not the LGBT. ABCs, not the LGBT. ABC, so they can read now.
Yes.
And even worse if you actually kind of sing it to yourself that way.
See, the only thing that kids know really about, should know about the LGBT parent is that, I have two mommies, so when I get a boo-boo, I get twice as many hugs.
Even then, that's more of a...
Or if she's got two daddy jokes, it's just going to be an endless cycle of go ask your mom.
See, if she has two dads, then it's going to be more along the lines of, you're going to be all right, honey, go rub some dirt on it. Get back to playing.
Twice the amount of dad jokes.
I just say that, that depends on the
dad.
The family dynamic and everything. I mean, poor orphan with both dads going out for cigarettes and
never coming back. We're terrible human beings, aren't we?
Well, also,
I mean, we're still better than the people that this author's writing about.
Yeah,
that's a low bar.
See, at least by the third grade.
If you trip over it, you're like, how the fuck did I even do that? That must have been a divot in the ground.
That bar is so low that ants are pole vaulting over it. So,
dude, that bar is so low, ants are falling into the fucking ditch it's in.
James, what
that bar's so low, Chinese people are fucking looking at it like, what the fuck is that?
James, what were you saying?
Well, see, also by the third grade with this LGBT educational program, now instead of a kid saying "I hate you," they can look at their LGBT father and go, "Cocksucker."
Penis puffer.
I'm really sorry that I
that you
called them.
I know.
All right.
There's nothing wrong with cocksuckers. I mean, I'm sure that there's some good men out there that and women that do a great service for us. But on the whole, that's funny. I'm sorry. I'm going to shut up now.
Okay, I appreciate that.
All right, so off the plot.
All right, let me continue because this one is fucking retarded. All right, in 2022, 59% of third graders failed to meet state already low standards for math competency. Over 76% of the LAUSD 8th graders did not meet math standards. 8th grade math is a make or break point, after which poorly performing students become ever less likely to master the skills necessary for STEM careers or admission in selective schools. Skill levels among LAUSD students were already catastrophically low pre-COVID, but school shutdowns resulted in drops between 6.4 percentage points. Oh, God, Jesus Christ, these poor fucking kids. In the case of third grade English, and 7.4 percentage points in the case of 8th grade math between 2019 and 2022. Yet the LAUSD, I need to stop saying that. That shit getting on my nerves. Does not seem as exercised by the COVID learning loss as it is by the need to cultivate critical thinking, as the toolkit puts it, about identity and intersectionality. The district has not been sending out toolkits for improving third grade students' reading and math capacity. It has merely added 5 minutes to the school day and offered 2 optional learning days, which very few students utilize during vacations and hardly sufficient to turn matters around. This shit is rampant. Like, Baltimore had the median class grade was a fucking 2.5. The median in a high school fucking class, and he passed.
The thing is, they're talking about kids in the third grade doing critical thinking. This is nuts. There is a science
they have to learn the skills to
there's a science behind child development and education that was time tested and true. You start with, when they're the youngest, just dumping a massive amount of information on them, because you get the K through 6, K through 8, kids are just knowledge sponges. Dump all kinds of information on them. You go from there to processing some of that. You go from there to the actual critical thinking for their own output. The idea of teaching critical thinking to third graders on any subject is ludicrous.
It really is. It fucking is. But even
especially in a school setting, because at that point you're still supposed to be having children understand that their main what they're going to learn about life, they're going to get outside of the classroom, from their family, from their friends, things like that.
Yes. Like some subjects should be taught in school. The basic mechanics of how your body works should be taught in school. It's just something that should be taught there. But sexuality and stuff like that needs to be taught at home. You can't teach. It's creepy when a when a complete stranger, talking about pussies and shit. That's a little creepy. But if your mom is talking to you about it, it's not as creepy. I guess not.
It's not. Well,
let me continue for I vomit all over myself.
For sanity's sake.
Yes.
I mean,
but
I'm fine with calling this article here. I mean, we're already pissed off.
Yes, dear God, thank you. So I'll as 3/5 of the electorate, that counts as 4 votes. Thank you. This shit. Not saying the author. I get what the author trying to shine a light on it, but LA is too fucking far gone.
Yeah,
California is too far. And I'm sorry to say this, but California is a fucking dead zone.
Well, it's like 3 counties in California that are fucking shit up for everyone else, if memory serves me correctly. Which is basically like 3 cities.
Right, you let me put up your palette cleanser because dear God, I think we need.
Oh no, this isn't the palette cleanser. So you have what I'm sharing?
Wait a minute. Can you see it, everybody?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. So let me know if you got volume.
Oh my God!
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my God.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, that is a beautiful black queen. Oh, sorry, right here. Where'd you get this from, bro?
Hey, bro, I'm not even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying, bro? You left it in the corner over there. You know
for real?
Yeah, bro, what happened?
Oh my.
That is fucking hilarious.
The beautiful black queen. I watched that. I was like, what? Oh my God, that is so great.
We're gonna need each couple of you.
I mean,
fucking hamsters.
Depending how they are as well. There's certain specific ones that'll throw their young at a predator to make sure they can survive.
You eat the young.
Yep.
You know what? I think we need to start doing Pokemon rules. I think we need to train kids just like that. You go out and see the world. 10 years old, you kick you out. All right.
Honestly, the
go on a journey of self-discovery.
Is if you actually look into it for how Japan is, it is very similar to how they actually do things. Because while I was in mainland, and even while I was in Okinawa, seeing like young children off on their own was pretty prevalent. Like especially on the subway in mainland, you see a freaking what seems to be like a 6-year-old kid run off by themselves doing stuff because they're basically given a set amount of money on their train card. So they're taught responsibility at a young age.
That's not bad. I think we need to stop.
Like so many of them go to the thing themselves. Like they're not always led by everyone else.
Some cultures, I think they have it right. Maybe that's my inner weed talking too. I don't know.
Well, that's why, like I said, this isn't being a weed and whatnot. This is just looking at how things are. Like if we're going to look at the inner weed, that's glorifying how like their schools are and whatnot, not realizing that even their schools have just as much stress, if not more, than being like the standard salaryman, to where you're expected to work a metric fuck ton of overtime, unpaid overtime, go out, get hammered with the fucking boss, and show up early for work, so you're hungover already anyways.
Okay, so that isn't a stereotype, but actual Japanese life. Right?
What?
So that's not a stereotype.
That isn't a stereotype.
Okay, yeah, like the whole thing for how stressful their lives are, and that whole thing can be there because they have a lot higher expectations than we do for a lot of things, which I can't necessarily say is bad in some cases, but for some other ones, like there's a reason why there are certain companies that have a specific, typically, or it's a Westerner, typically American, from what I've read, that quite literally is paid to be there with the only thing of being told why a plan is stupid, to tell the boss of that project why what they're doing is stupid. Because Americans and Westerns tend to be more blunt about that, while of the Japanese and Eastern societies, they tend to you're not supposed to upset your boss and go against them, because obviously that's trying to show them up and whatnot.
So they instead of having a yes man, they have a no man.
Yeah, they basically have a, hey bro, this plan is dumb and it's gonna fucking bankrupt the company.
Shit, that'd be the perfect job for fucking me.
Or
I don't
me.
have.
Oh man, I would love to have that job. They can fly me out. I'll stay over there 3 months out of the year, come back to the States for the rest of it.
I'm
done.
Duty do over there. I just still want to live in the States because I like all the guns I own.
Like, bro, this plan is stupid, and you're stupid for even. Yeah, this is going to bankrupt us all. No, don't listen to him. He's a fucking moron.
No. Here's all the reasons why what you're doing is really dumb.
So, see, I was wondering how accurate that was when it comes to the Japanese, all the shows that I watch.
Yeah, like that's pretty regularly known. That's why
the middle school students do actually cook for themselves, and
that's why there's such an issue of like why family they're trying
divorce rates and shit. Yeah,
they don't have divorce rates necessarily. They stay together because they have the whole thing of a guy going and getting a prostitute's no big deal as long as it's just sex, because their culture is different than ours.
Right.
They do have the whole thing of people. They're having less people get together and get married and have children, because for so many of them, as they're growing up and doing things, they don't have the time to spend with everyone.
So it's more of
they're expected to work so much.
Okay, so anime does mimic life.
It works for a lot of things. Awesome. It is either a lot of times a parody, or usually, depending on what it is, a really good satire of it.
All right, asshole time.
Thank you.
Before we do asshole time,
we're going to talk about James for the next 20 minutes.
No.
Yep.
Before we do asshole time, there's a couple of things.
Yes, sir.
One of the things being, there's a lot of anime starting to come out for this fall.
Oh yeah, weed time.
Okay, I'm just going to say, and it all starts the 3rd with Tokyo Revengers is coming back in October.
Okay.
And start looking for it around October, November. Lots of new stuff's coming out, and a lot of new second seasons of stuff.
But you just have to remember the biggest thing when it comes to a lot of anime is all of the shonen fans are going to bitch about how their favorite anime isn't trash and is some sort of masterpiece. And pretty much all the isekai fans, they're going to be told their anime is trash. They're going to be like, I know, and I still love it.
Oh, yeah. I'm an isekai fan, and I know I go overboard with them. But to be honest with you, I don't care. I love it.
All right. Go ahead, sorry about.
What am I doing?
I thought you were about to say something.
No. I've been tuned out. I gave up on talking a long time ago on this stream.
So,
God damn it, right?
Small Gun
I'm
article we're going to talk
sorry,
about is what character doesn't have an evolution that should.
There you go.
Okay.
No, this is from Terry. We're going with him. You're not taking it from James.
Yeah.
Terry, what Pokemon doesn't have an like another evolution or a mega evolution that you think should?
I think it would be cool if there was a Mega Butterfree to go with Mega Beedrill. Just finish the pair.
Okay.
A lot of pairs that need finishing and shit.
Yeah, they do.
All right, so calibrating the scale. Will you know how the range of the scale?
What's the top end again?
15, James Colley. 15 to -5.
Okay.
I thought
all right.
A glass of milk.
15 is believing that they're from the government and they're actually there to help.
No,
I didn't know
15
this
is
was
the government, and we are here to help.
intelligence test. I thought.
Not a glass of milk, here to help.
No,
No,
James
no,
said
Terry.
glass of milk.
No, Terry, I didn't expand. I was proposing it, and I'm like, nah, there's no need. We haven't found someone that needs to push it up.
Fair enough.
All right, so the one I found is, am I the asshole for wanting to go on my boyfriend's boys trip?
Yes. Yes, you are.
You are the
End
asshole.
of sentence.
There is no way around. This bitch is an asshole.
There's no story that she can tell that makes it okay.
Wow, this is I picked the winner.
If it's a boys
side chat
trip,
for me, please?
like nobody else is bringing a girlfriend, no, she is an asshole.
And she's a Yoko Ono.
What? Oh, that's a deep cut. Would you say, Ty?
Can you please put the link in the side chat so I can read it?
Sure.
Oh, I'm sure he's still going to read it.
Yes, but Tira's voice isn't just with how shitty his internet is, makes it sometimes a little more difficult for that. They've been having a weird little bit of delay.
It's all good. Share Coke with Pepsi.
It's not meant to be completely offensive, but it's offensive. Or it's not meant to be a complete diss, but it's a diss.
Look, I know my internet shit.
He's
I live in
not
a
saying
fucking
fuck
city.
you while saying fuck you. But he's saying
All right.
with love.
I, 26 female, want to go on my boyfriend's 24 male boys trip to a cabin out of town. Thing is that this isn't actually a boys trip anymore. One of the guys is bringing his girlfriend along, since it's not actually just a trip for the guys anymore.
Okay,
I
so
told
that
my
guy
boy.
is the asshole.
Yeah, then it's not a boys trip, and it's no point in calling it that. So it's not being an asshole now.
I was gonna say, then the boyfriend is being an asshole for.
Yeah.
No, not the boyfriend. The guy who brought, the guy who ruined it from being a boys trip. He's the asshole.
The original Oko.
Well, he's the original asshole, but
He's
they're not going to turn around and.
Who by Yoko? Fucking what was his name?
Lennon.
He's Lennon. That's who he is. He's Lennon. He's John Lennon.
Yeah, and we don't need a Paul McCartney to add to it.
All right. I told my boyfriend I would like to join. He said he would. I would throw off the dynamic by coming. Isn't it already thrown off by your friend's girlfriend being there? I would understand it if it was just literally just guys, but it isn't anymore. He proceeded to get annoyed and told me the other guys would invite their girlfriends if they found out I was also going.
Okay, I'm going to pause you for a moment.
Yes.
Is she the asshole for wanting to go?
Yes.
No. Wanting to go is something different from them demanding. Now, the whole thing she's been going through is that she's been kind of trying to push that she wants to go, or that she should be allowed to go. That's being an asshole. Saying that she wants to go but understands why that they're doing just a boys thing or whatnot, that's different.
Look, he's trying to be Ringo.
Context is key.
Okay.
He's trying to be Ringo in this shit, and she's trying to turn him into Paul.
Finish the article because I have a feeling that my point of view is different than yours.
I feel like it's a bit unfair if one of the girls is allowed to go, but the others aren't. I told him I thought it was unfair, and I'm still planning on going. He said,
she's an asshole.
If any of the other girlfriends tag along because of me, he's not going. Am I the asshole?
Yes.
Yeah.
Off the title, off the title alone, no. But the fact that she's already stated that regardless of what he wants, she's going, she's the asshole.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't care that the other dude's allowing the one thing that's like is allowing his girlfriend to go.
Yeah, he's an asshole too.
He's an asshole too. But the fact that, because she's seeing this as that, or is it that she's seeing the other one going and she says, no, I'm going anyways, regardless of what you say, she's an asshole. Yes, she is.
She's she's trying to force her way onto the ship. And he's like, no, go away. It's God's day.
If it was okay. The second that the other girl was allowed to go, the it's a guy's thing went out the window. Period. Now her turning around, him saying he would prefer that she not go, to me that is him saying, look, I need some space so that the heart can grow fonder. We need a little absence here. And in that aspect of it, I'll say she's being an asshole. I'll give her like a 5. Because she is being aggressive and forceful. But I have to say that if I were a different type of woman, I also would understand.
God damn it! I was trying to put it up. Will.
Let me grab.
I told you he runs through them too quickly.
No, I wasn't. I didn't. He hadn't put that one up earlier, so I was going to pull it down.
That is first thing Ken always
now, what I was trying to say is that if I were someone who is afraid of missing out, if I was the FOMO person, I could see myself being like, well, if she gets to go, then I get to go too. Personally,
that's not true.
I'm not that person. But I know plenty of people that are. Also,
doesn't mean you get to. That's
also,
not how that works.
Terry, I understand that, but I'm saying that I know plenty of people who don't see it that way. Which is why I said I give her around between a 5 and a 7 on the asshole scale.
She started off with the asshole with the title. She redeemed herself slightly with the first paragraph, and then by the third she was like, yeah, you're the asshole. So I'm gonna give her maybe an 8.
Yeah, I would say like 8 to 10.
Okay.
No, they got a girlfriend.
It's mostly for the fact of her being like, even though he said that, as Angela put it, he wanted some space that way he can have it. The heart grows fonder, so it doesn't wander, and I can 100% agree with that. But as soon as she's like, I'm still planning on going anyways, it's just like, you're an asshole.
James, I love Rotten's voice, but it's coming through your mic.
Yeah.
That's odd.
See, I think
it happens all the time.
I think this whole thing was handled badly. I think it should have been the guy says, I'm bringing my girlfriend. It's like, no, you're not. And then no girls are allowed on the boys' trip. They never should have allowed the first one to join.
Yeah.
That's where I would have been. I would have been.
Oh, I'm bringing
like,
my girlfriend along. No, you're not. Yes, I am.
Yeah.
You're not coming either.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And now you're not because you're not going. Mm-mm.
The rest of us are going to go somewhere else. So, Terry, this is what I have to say to you. Right on the money.
You are correct, sir. You are correct.
That's actually what I was going to say, is that the whole situation is fucked up and the couple should have just been left at home.
Yep.
You are correct, Angela. You are correct.
What it sounds like to me is that the whole intent of the one girl going and no one else going, chick has a gangbang fetish. Thank you.
The what?
She has a gangbang fetish.
That was the next thing. Was she also could be afraid that the girl's basically there to be passed around.
But
that's why she shouldn't be going. Like, I can understand being like concerned about that. So like the girl should never have been allowed to go in the first place.
Yeah. My thing is, in a situation like that, though, you got to be able to trust your man, or he shouldn't be your man.
Yeah, I would be fine if she said, if there's going to be another woman there and I'm not there, I'm not comfortable with you going. Like, I mean, that's a bit controlling, but it's like understandable. Like, if I had a girlfriend and was like, yeah, we're going to have a girls' night. Oh, by the way, there's going to be a dude there as well. It's like, then you're not going.
And,
like,
and that whole thing as well is like what Terry's putting. It's not necessarily that you don't trust the person you're with. It's you don't trust this other person.
Yeah, exactly.
Not to try.
Exactly.
So that is 100% understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, but then you also have to deal with the fact of, well, I'm still going to do it.
Yeah.
And if you love the person, then fine, do it. You know the rules. You get out of hand.
My point about the trust issue, if you really trust the person that you're with, it's not going to matter who's there or how much of an effort they're making, because you know that they aren't going to actually take them up on it. Otherwise, you don't trust them.
But they will remain true.
I think it's the same as you still lock the front door. Even if you trust your neighbors, you still lock the front door. It's like, why make it easy for potential thieves?
Yeah.
It's like,
I agree.
But even then, I don't. The guy that invited him should have been kicked. Unless it's hit like his cabin or something. And in that case, he goes, why are you bringing her on our weekend? Why not bring her on another weekend?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Do a couples retreat. That's fine.
And
it started out as a guy thing, and then
Tier's like a 7, and that we have the pinnacle as James. He's the standard. Tier just fails in comparison to reach that standard.
Yeah, I'm baseline. Ty is actually a 10. Rotten's an 11.
Depending on the situation.
The girls are at least a 12.
I'm sure Angela, in certain occasions, depending on what the person is, could straight up reach a 20.
I'm pretty sure Angela can reach. Not no insult, Angela, but I'm pretty sure that if you get pissed off enough, you will be a 20.
Like I said, depending on the situation, depending on who it's against.
Oh, on the asshole scale?
Depending on whether or not it's deserved. Not always.
I told you, I have turned around and told a girl she was a disease-ridden whore and had her thank me for it.
Angela, you are my spirit animal.
That's nothing. I told a coworker that I don't like you, and I hope that the ground opens up and you go in.
If there's a spot,
he just kind of looked at me and said, that said, we're still going to work together, and we're going to make it through this shift. After that, you might as well collect your shit and not come back.
Welcome to
Otherwise,
Walmart.
an accident might happen.
Let's see. Let me find another quick one. Before it's Tire by demands we start showing shit.
Oh, you don't have to show anything. You just have to end the stream.
Because
Never
you know the rules, and so do I.
We're addicted to streaming.
Sometimes.
All right. Okay. I'll read this one. Am I the asshole for demanding compensation from my son because my grandson had injured me?
Yes.
Damn.
Probably.
In like 90% of situations, minimum, yeah.
Link, please.
Sure.
Yeah, I want to read this dumb shit.
Copy string.
I'm just. What kind of injury are we talking here?
Control V.
Okay.
All right. I'm 78 years old, and I live in the western part of the United States. My grandson, Aaron, had celebrated his 8th birthday a while back. I was, of course, invited, but I had arrived after the scheduled time. The party was not
late.
Ouch. The party was not properly started, but I did arrive late. When Aaron noticed me, he rushed forward and engulfed me in a hug and said, "Grandpa Bill, I love you." My body is frail, and the hug was enough to disjoint my ribs. God damn. He had done it forcefully. It was unbearable, and my son had to immediately get me to the hospital. Aaron looked really upset at what happened as well. I remained in pain while it was fixed. It took a long time for it to vanish completely. My son paid for all the expenses, but after I recovered, I told him that wasn't enough. That is such an asshole.
You are 100%.
You don't even need
absolutely
I've already
an
read
asshole.
I've already read the rest of it. He is a complete fucking asshole.
All right, wait a minute. Let me.
Child.
Wait a minute. Let me finish.
A child.
Wait.
Oh, hold on. Like I said, I've already read the rest of it. He's an asshole.
Wait a minute. Let me finish reading it. That way we can get it all out.
Fuck this dude.
It was not sufficient that he helped me recover, as it was his son's fault. Of course, I couldn't ask Aaron for money. I therefore asked my son to.
And we lost here.
I therefore asked my son to pay me $1,000 as compensation for the injury, with a warning that I would sue him for criminal damage if he does not comply.
Jesus fucking Christ.
He was aghast and stated that I cannot take money from my own son, but I was not ready to hear any of it. I have given him a week's time before I file a case against him. If he does not pay me the money, and I have decided to not contact him until then. The next time we talk, it will be through an attorney. Am I the asshole? Yes. You're a fucking asshole. You're pissed the fact that you're fucking. You're pissed the fact that yes,
family.
You are old. You are old, and you know what? Unfortunately, the body at that age does not fucking heal nor withstand the amount of things. A fucking child, does not know their own strength from everything I can tell of the age. They were overexcited and you disjointed a fucking rib. You absolute piece of fucking shit.
I say you didn't go far enough. He's got to press assault charges against this Aaron Brat.
Obviously,
I'm with Terry.
If you're gonna do this, go fucking full board. Don't you fucking pussy.
I had the child arrested.
Oh God, Oh, sorry.
Who is this child? Bam
Rotten,
Bam?
I really.
Bam, 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 bam,
I'm not
bam.
even going with kids, and this shit drives me nuts.
Oh God, I'm Rodden. I'm not. I'm laughing at you ranting, but I'm not laughing at you ranting. I don't know how it works.
I want to hear more about I want to hear more of Rotten's rant.
I
Keep
really
going.
do. Oh my god.
Yes, I do want to hear more Rotten ranking.
It was inspiring.
Because it's not all out. Let it. Come on. You got more. I know there's more in the tank.
Because I'm laughing now, so most of it's gone. But just good fucking god, are you that much of a fucking pussy?
Wow.
Maybe age.
Monkey's fucking disabled. I'm still 90% sure if one of his grandchildren somehow disjointed a rib, he is not going to be like, I'm going to sue my children.
I'm 90%.
He's going to be like, holy fuck, baby, you got to hold back. God damn. What do you feed that child? She is strong as shit.
I mean, if he took care.
I'm pretty sure one of Monkey's grandchildren has disjointed his rib. Okay.
I'm pretty sure one of his grandchildren pushed him downstairs. Wait a minute. Love you, Monkey.
Oh, God.
You know, but this is some bullshit. Like, I propose, I may need to raise the scale. There may need to be a scale raising because of this shit.
Because that was off the chart.
Yeah,
on a scale of -5 to 15, this person's a 25.
Yeah.
Yeah, this person is a nat 20.
I can't believe this guy. I am offended and appalled.
So you
and
arrived,
it takes a lot to offend me.
You arrived late. Your grandchild was so excited to see that they ran up and gave you a hug and didn't know their own strength. Your own son took your flesh and blood, took you to the hospital, paid your fucking medical bills, and you didn't think it was enough? You overly entitled fucking beyond boomer piece of shit. Like, you're worse than boomers. You have no right, if you are of the silent generation, to call yourself the silent generation. Like, you spit on everything they fucking did.
Oh my
He probably dodged the draft too, Rotten.
He sounds like a draft dodger.
That motherfucker was probably the type of person that instead of flooding to fucking Canada or Mexico and whatnot, or saying that he was flat-footed, sucked a dick in front of another person to get out of the draft.
I'm going to propose we raise it to 25.
No, until we get 2 or 3 of these, I cannot propose raising the scale. So far, this person is
this guy just gets his own
rule.
scale.
He's part of the current.
He gets
Sean. He is not.
Sean D.
No, Sean. He's not gonna. Yeah, he's not gonna ask for the manager. He's gonna ask for the regional representative district manager.
I want to speak to corporate. Somewhere Wendy.
The CEO better be in the office tonight.
Will, can you send me that one?
That one? Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's in that 20.
Oh.
No, he's something. You need like a D100 to roll that guy.
I think
Damn.
The grandkid needs to get a job, pay the grandfather everything that he asks for.
Honestly, the
Really,
way
he
it sounds
isn't
like the grandkid needs to get a job as a fucking bouncer.
Right?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Y'all seen the movie Gran Torino, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had the grandkid working off his debt.
That
Like,
I can see.
I got a wall snaps I got to get rid of. I'll make sure the grandkid get to it. Granddad, it stings. You'll live.
You disjointed one of my ribs.
I have a rather flexible rib cage as far as that goes. My spinal column has been twisted so many times. It doesn't take a lot to have ribs shift in uncomfortable ways that compresses both lungs. If any of my kids give me grandkids, every single one of them will manage it with a hug at some point, I'm sure. the first thing I'm not going to be doing is complaining to their parents about it, because I'd just be happy to see the grandkids and happy to have them happy to see me.
Will's going to be the one being like, are they playing football or in wrestling? Because they really should be.
Yeah.
I'm going for every rib you disjointed, grandchild, I'm going to need 2,000, okay? This will teach you some responsibility.
No, you know what it is? It's I'm going to give you 2,000 because you're going to make me money when you're older.
I don't have that kind of money, or I would. Wow.
Hold on. Will's going to pull the same thing my own father did with his mother-in-law. He's going to have him pay him back in hugs.
Oh.
Boom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Isn't that going to exacerbate the problem? Mm-hmm.
I can't even. I can't understand something like this.
This dude's being a can't understand normal thinker, otherwise known as a cunt.
The kid was 8, Sean. It was an 8-year-old.
So the
Old enough to know better.
The grandpa has 70 years.
Oh yeah, the grandpa was 78, and the child was 8 that did this.
Yeah, that child is a crotch goblin.
Ouch.
And there is one thing. If the grandfather is that frail, what he should be having is a conversation with the parents and the grandkids that, I love the hugs and everything, but you do have to be gentle with Grandpa.
That, or maybe he should go through and wrap himself in bubble wrap since he's such a sensitive bitch.
I bet you he still wears a face diaper.
You know what's really sad is he probably ruined this kid's birthday too.
Yeah.
Oh,
probably did.
I'd say
it probably became not about the kid's birthday, but about Grandpa.
I think he's full on traumatized the kid. I mean, the kid has not hurt his own grandfather that he was trying to show love towards.
Yeah.
And then the grandfather's being this much of an asshole, and you got to think the kid figures Grandpa doesn't love me anymore because I broke his because I hurt him.
I hurt Grandpa. Now
it's literally I broke Grandpa.
Yeah.
You know what?
I heard Grandpa, and now he's going to sue Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're going to be poor because Grampy is a bitch.
I just thought of the perfect.
I think the kid is going to say, "This is my fault. I hurt Grandpa, and now he doesn't love me anymore." I think that's how the kid is going to internalize this.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be some of that going in there.
I would absolutely love if they got the right fucking judge, and the attorney goes up there and is like, "Here's my client's thing," and the judge is just like,
"What the fuck is wrong with you, old man?"
He just looks at me. He's like, "Am I being pranked?" I'm not being pranked. I'm dismissing this with prejudice. You can never refile this again.
Oh no, I got one better. He reversed Uno's. You know what? You have to give the grandkid $1,000. Go the fuck away.
And by the way, you get to pay for all the court fees.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
You have to pay their lawyer fees as well as your own.
Oh shit! Apparently you've been talking too much shit. The popo's coming after Terry.
Get tired, duck.
No.
How do we eat?
No, it's because they know we went over the 2-hour mark and they're not happy about it.
Yep, we're hitting almost 2 hours and 15 minutes. We're so close. I will throw this up for Terry.
I just thought up the perfect Halloween costume.
Oh no.
What?
I want to get different lengths of bubble wrap and make a bubble wrap suit and call myself a millennial.
Honestly, it makes more sense if it was Gen Z.
No, what you should do?
Actually, well, hold on. I'm not sorry for this one. If you're gonna insult me, at least insult me properly.
Yeah.
You should dress up as a snowflake and call yourself a millennial.
The only way to properly do avocado is if you're doing guacamole.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest. Otherwise, avocado is fucking barely mid.
Yeah, it is.
What happened? How did we get to avocados?
Oh, because he was saying something about like millennials eating avocado toast, even though more of that shit that's going to is actually like the elder portions of the Gen Z.
Bless you.
All right. So, Rod, we are doing the last couple episodes. We are doing 11, 12, 13.
Yes, because I got to make sure I don't wake up too hungover because I'm going to be on Quippers tomorrow.
So am I.
Angela, you doing Quippers?
I have to work, man.
This happens almost every time. We get like 3 of the 4. Will, are you joining Quippers?
I haven't been asked, but I do have friends stopping over tomorrow, so I don't have an exact set time on when my
so we have that, and then we also have
schedule opens up.
See, because we have that one for the movie, or for technically a TV show review, and then Tuesday we have the special episode that I think Angela's gonna be able to make it to, Tier's gonna be able to make it to. Obviously, I'm gonna be there, to where we're gonna be reviewing the newest live-action Spider-Man movie.
No Way Home.
No Way Home. I was like, I can't. I know it's got home in the title because fucking all of them.
They all have home.
Is that the one with the Mysterio?
No, that's the
that
second
is
one.
the-
That's Far From Home, which was funny.
No
because
Way
he was-
Home is the one where they kind of introduce the multiverse.
Yeah, they do the 3 Spider-Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like something I would like to do.
From what I've seen, it wasn't even mean. I still like what they did for Andrew Garfield, which I still think, personal opinion, best Spider-Man, worst Peter Parker.
All right.
So, what time?
It's going to be like about 11 Eastern when we're going to start watching, I believe.
So in Texas, it'll be
10.
He's Central.
Okay, so 10.
Oh God, I still have to be up at 8 o'clock to be up.
It's like 11 noon. I can't remember exactly what we decided on.
Around that time, yeah.
Well, I guess I still get to wake up early.
So you've already seen the movie, haven't you?
Huh?
So you've already seen the movie, haven't you?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I don't want to watch it again.
I mean, can't you watch it on the bus?
If you can always come in late.
I am off.
Yes, that's why what we were talking about.
That
We were making
day.
sure that one.
I'm off that day. That's part of the reason for doing it.
Far from
Then-
good.
It was not. It was actually very good.
Okay. So Rodden has his movie review channel. We're finishing up the Tremors TV series with 11, 12, and 13. Honestly, that fucking series is fucking amazing. It sucks that they did not get a second season.
Yeah, fucking Siffy channel.
Yeah, fuck Siffy. Rodden, are you planning to do any?
I don't have a clue. I am going to try to have something up of my 96 Samurai Edge because I plan on going to the range on Monday.
Okay.
Otherwise, go check out my video on Is Shredder Good? I still can't believe I fucking turned a 3.5 minute response, or it's like response or video of a 3.5 minute video response to damn near fucking 30 minutes.
Okay.
I watched it. It was pretty good.
He's also going to be doing a special movie review stream for Tuesday with the one ton Hammer, and most of us will be reviewing Far From Home. Talk about which streams aren't you on?
Yeah. I'm not on any streams. I don't know what you're talking about. This is the first one I've ever been on.
That's a lie. That's a lie. You've been cheating on me with Gunski.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever.
But also,
Nobody cheats with Gunski. Gunski's the trigger.
I would like to change my answer to the Pokemon question. I think Mega Shedinja that has Sturdy as its ability would be hilarious. Though it would be banned.
It would be banned everywhere.
I mean, Shedinja's already banned because of terrestrialization, but give it Sturdy and it's broken with or without.
it's a broken Pokemon, honestly.
With or without.
And yes, the same with Firefly in the state. They should have got more seasons. Tybot is on the corner when Frosty Glass fucking gets off his ass and decides what to do. What?
Well, we know so far we're scheduled at least for the 20th of October. I don't know.
He's also on Quippers United. This week, guests will be me and Rodden. James Colley is also there as a regular. Angela appears occasionally. He's also on the Minions of the Zoo channel. He's on Mr. Adams Monday night with Kefki, and he's on Hammered Wednesdays night with Genty Maxi. He also makes pop-up appearances on Johnny Hellcat's night, which is Thursday. What else? He's on the next 6 minutes stream, and he's on something else. I'm forgetting one, aren't I?
Let's see. On Sundays, I don't think. Sundays is Quippers. Mondays is Adams. Tuesdays nothing. Wednesdays is Hammer. Thursdays Johnny. Friday is the corner, and Saturday is this. So there you go.
You know, I guess I got them all. All right, and he also streams occasionally with Jack Gunski when they play games that aren't as good as Super Seducer.
Well, I would say it's close. Day the Tentacle is almost as good.
Almost, but not as good as Super Seducer.
Not as good, but almost.
But it's a really good place to it.
It's a lot closer to being as good as Super Seducer than anything Moonshock has ever played.
Yeah.
Except that couple times that Moonshock actually played Super Seducer.
Yeah. He won't go back and finish the game, so I'm not counting it.
James, are you going to do Nerd streams, and are you going to start that up again?
Well, right now with my current situation, it's on pause indefinitely.
So hiatus.
It's on hiatus.
Yeah, it's an indefinite pause until I can get things figured out with the government and all that. So,
understand, my friend. Well, you have you stream on Saturday nights or Saturday afternoons, and
Saturday
you alternate
afternoons, 5 p.m. Eastern time.
And you alternate between doing paint streams and gameplay streams, right?
Yeah, it's even odds. It's odd dated Saturdays. It's game streams. Even dated Saturdays. It's the art stream, which is the Watching Paint Dry show.
Okay. What game are you currently playing?
Currently playing The Evil Within.
I've heard of that. What is it? I know I've heard of that game.
It's a hard game.
Well, obviously with a name like that, but is it?
Sounds like a game about PMS.
It's like Resident Evil, but not Resident. It's good Resident Evil.
Okay. Oh no, I just thought it's published by Bethesda, so I'll probably hate it.
It's pre. I hate the company Bethesda.
No. There is no pre. I hate the company Bethesda with me. I've not liked any of their games ever.
I mean, Morrowind and Oblivion were kind of epic.
No, they weren't. They were shit.
They were glitchy as fuck.
Oblivion gave a share Gorath. That's the shit.
Look, I don't care. Shio is cool. I like the guy, but he can have a different name, and Oblivion can be erased from history. I'm okay with that.
I can't get rid of the Data Prince of Madness. You can't get rid of the fact. Angela, are you going to do the comic book curation stuff?
Not yet. I have to be able to buy the comic books.
And it's not.
I have a site.
Curated.
Oh, sorry. I have a site that you could sail the high seas with.
No, I'm okay with that.
You sure you don't want to go yo-ho-ho?
I am the same with books as I am with movies. I tend to go legit.
James,
Yo ho ho in a bottle of rum. Okay. You're not going to be on Quippers this weekend.
I am not going to be on Quippers this weekend.
And I've done y'all all a favor. I did not request rapping robots.
Well, not yet.
No, I might have to then.
You requested Rapid Robots?
No, I didn't. See?
Not, he said.
Oh, good.
See? I did you all a favor.
So Rotten sounds like he's threatening to do so.
As long as it's not something that's fucking drawn.
Rapping Robots is my favorite of the second game. So yeah, feel free to request it as much as you want.
Right. Next week we will have Jack Gunski on.
Yo.
Which we're gonna have a special opening that I have to work on.
Actually, he's giving me a special set of a special voices that I have to make a new opening for. I think you guys will like this one. This one's fucking hilarious.
Oh, with the one I plan on doing, it's going to be basically the same order. You don't have to change much other than just how things go.
I think you know what? I think I'll do like I did the other time with Hellcats. I'll play the original one or the new one first, and then I'll play yours. So I have to find music to it. That's going to be fucking fun.
Oh God, I want to see what happened. I'm sorry.
I can't think of anything else.
As far as anime goes, and Pokemon, there's a new series out called New Horizons. I haven't seen it, but the picture is of some chick and different Pokemon. It might be worth a look at.
It's for the new series.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't look like it has Ash in it.
Yeah, he's retired. He's officially become a master, and his story is done.
Hopefully they'll follow the manga and they'll let Jesse and James be together.
They're brother and
they
sister.
have a kid now. No, they have a kid.
Jesse and James from Team Rocket are not brother and sister. They're from two different things.
What
James
in
was
that?
a stuck-up rich kid, and Jesse was actually from a broken home.
And
Daddy issues.
Jesus,
they have a child in comics.
How the fuck do I know this shit and you don't?
I don't watch Pokemon.
Neither do I, but I've read enough shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, now I made him sound like a weeb.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm starting to fade.
Caught up on today's current anime. I don't fucking know what's going on.
That's true.
There's some really good stuff coming out.
I still because of the fights, I want to watch Jujutsu Kaisen, and I still just haven't watched it yet.
The second season of that is out. It's fixing to go into, that just started about 2 weeks ago.
I will say that is how you can tell James is Southern, because he brought up they're fixing to go into.
You know, yeah.
That's not an insult, by the way.
No. Yeah, we gonna and we fitting to.
There's fitna, and there's also just straight up fixing to. When they pronounce that X, watch.
They mean
they're not going to pronounce the X with the G. Come on.
Yeah, we're fixing means that this is something that we're really looking forward to, like watching Dallas play.
You gotta remember, it's not fixing, it's fixing. There is a slight difference.
See, now that you brought it to my attention, I'm trying to avoid it.
Why? It's not, like I said, it's not an insult.
I know. It's just one of those things.
Just to frustrate you?
It's that whole thing of like, I'm fixing to get ready. How long is it going to take you? Well, if I punch you in the face, I'll get ready faster.
All right, I'm pretty sure Tybot needs to go eat or do maintenance on his CPU.
Yeah.
Defrag.
That one needs maintenance on their CPU. It's you.
Go down.
Tears
I got nothing. Anything else, guys?
Program.
Any words, guys, before I play the outro?
Yes.
I like pain. It hurts, Johnny.
Yeah,
I like
that's
pain
very
too.
good.
It hurts Hellcat.
There's a time and a place for pain.
And it's when it's Sweet Jenny.
When it's hurting Hellcat, yeah.
Remember, if you see somebody in the dryer, you are already in a stepbrother stepsister situation. Go with it.
Oh, dude.
Help me, stepbrother. I'm stuck in the dryer. I see.
No.
James, this is why you got to stop gluing a sock to the back of the dryer.
Wow.
James takes her panties to the back of the dryer. Oh man.
Just remember,
I got to quit doing that at the laundromat. Stop gluing quarters at the back of the dryer.
I will say.
Wait a minute. Wait. If I see somebody, go ahead.
I do have some advice. Remember, knowing is half the battle. The other half is violence.
Oh shit.
I'm a little weirded out because I see somebody stuck in my dryer because I live alone. There's gonna be a fucking problem.
I was gonna say, if someone is stuck in your dryer, who's been doing laundry at your house?
Yeah.
What's his
Going
name?
to start paying rent.
Yes. All right, everybody. See y'all next week. Like I said, Gunski will be on with two special intros.
I think I'm going to be sick that week.
But remember, if you ever miss more than like two weeks, Gunski is your replacement.
No. Will is. I joined the Will Collective.
When did that happen?
No, Will isn't Terry, but we'll accept him as a replacement.
we'll accept him as a suitable replacement. Okay.
And then
just like Kefki and Andrews.
Hey, guess what? Then Terry can be a guest.
Again.
I'm sorry,
Oh.
Kefki, I love you dearly, but you are not me, and a replacement would not work.
Yeah, because we need a stream mom. You know, Kefki just lets us do what we want.
She's the ultimate stepmom.
Kefki pass out.
I'm confused.
That's just honest. Kefki has that. I still liked her freaking tirade when she had it with Gutenberg on one of the Minions nights.
Shit, that night we got a quiz rant and we got a Kefki rant. That was an epic fucking night, and you should have been there, Angel.
But let's continue on, and we can discuss this after the stream.
Yeah.
All right, night, guys.
Have a good one, everybody.
Have a good night.
And with that, the midnight show has been brought to a close. Get out of here, you little bastards! Fucking little trash-eating pandas. From the Midnight Crew, I told you to get out of here! We'd like to thank you for joining us. I want to fill you bastards full of lead! We'd also like to thank our guests for joining us. That's 3 of you down. How many more of you fuckers are there? Please join us again next week. I'll keep shooting. I got a lot of ammo.